what you said that broke me. Wasn't even how you looked away. It was how the words bent sideways, like they didn't want to stay. You said my name like a warning, not loud but sharp at the seams. And I heard the truth, not in meaning, but in the place between the beams. It's the angle of the voice that tells whether it's love or just a spell. Not the words, not the choice, but the angle of the voice. Like a window cracked in the heat, like a safe pulled off his seat. I never had a chance to rejoice. Now with that angle of the voice, asked me where I'd been sleeping, but the question curled like smoke. Your tone was clean, almost loving, but underneath it choked. I remember silence louder than any shouting match. It was in the pitch, the posture, how the words refuse to catch. It's the angle of the voice that stings like knives tucked in angel wings. Not the sentence, not the noise, but the angle of the voice. A love song sung in minor key that bends before it sets you free, and never had a moment of choice. Now with that angle of the voice, measure people's phrasing like a priest reads broken bones. I don't ask what they're saying, I ask where it comes from down in their tones. Do they love me from the center or from some dark and tired place? Is it warmth or just a winter passing through the shape of grace? You told me once I'm with you, but the cadence said for now, and I learned to read the shadows falling underneath the vow. Now I walk with angled hearing, I don't trust the level sound, cause the voice will bend before you, even if the words are round. It's the angle of the voice that cuts, that tells you when enough's enough. Not the script, not the poise, but the angle of the voice. Like a hallway tilting down, like a smile that hides a frown. You don't fall from love, you get poised by the angle of the voice. I can hear when someone's leaving, even when they say they'll stay. It's in the vowels, they start retreating before their feet have found the way. I can tell when doors are closing by how soft the echoes land. I don't ask for much, just knowing where their voice will finally stand. It's the angle of the voice I hear that teaches me what's far, what's near. Not the claim, not the invoice, but the angle of the voice. Like a compass slightly wrong, like a fault line in a song. And I learned it not by choice, but by the angle of the voice. So speak to me with sorrow, if that's what's true and real. I can take a broken promise, but not a tone that doesn't kneel. Speak crooked if you have to, but let your heart still face my face, cause I've learned to live with leaving, but not with sound out of place.